outcome. They manipulate perhaps people who are weak, perhaps people who are not as sharp, they manipulate them to get a certain outcome. And that's wrong. That's wrong. People need not be manipulated. What they give you, what they offer you should be free will. It shouldn't be out of control. All right, that's interesting to me. And you may want to reflect on that a little bit. All right, here are some other sins that we commit with our tongue. Here's some application, some sins that may be applicable to our context today, what we're going through in this country with regard to COVID-19. Unfair blaming, say in light of husband or wife losing their job due to COVID-19. Now is the time when perhaps relationships are being rocked. Relationships are not as harmonious because husband is saying to wife, wife is saying to husband, how could you have lost your job? See what financial state you've caused us to be in. And so there's opportunity now for harmony to be lost in relationships because of the crisis brought on by COVID-19. And surely that's unfair. No one should be blaming someone with their words because they lost their job and because they are in the state they are in now because of unforeseen circumstances. So we need to be fair with our words. And I put that in there. Perhaps someone could run with that tonight and perhaps get an awakening with that. What about unfair labeling of children in the home due to the demand or the changes brought on by COVID-19? People are now in somewhat cramped quarters or quarters shared by family members, hours upon hours, and with that perhaps comes some level of frustration, some level of difficulty, and with that now comes words, perhaps words directed to parents. By parents to their children. I've heard parents say to their children, "Come here, let me wring your neck." You stupid self. Do those words sound familiar to you, my beloved brothers and sisters? Steadfast, you want to say something?
Yes, I have a few words. I have two things. One, I think we may have what Cecilia McKinney said in the opening moments may have flew over our head.
Go ahead.
I think she alluded to when the scripture says, when words are many, sin is an absent. Proverbs 10, I believe, and verse number 19.
Yeah.
I remember I learned that early on. I'm sitting with my friend Rick and Hollister as a young convict. Mm-hmm. And Hollister was always about having quality of speech, not just blabbering on at the mouth and just going on and on and on, but substance. Sure. And so Cecile alluded to a very powerful scripture.
Sure. Go ahead. I kind of remember that it was a scripture, but I couldn't remember exactly. Yes.
That I'm on Proverbs 10:19, and because of growing up around friends with Hollister, I spend a lot of time in Proverbs. The other one is Proverbs 1. How long will fools take knowledge? A lot of times you're trying to share things with people and educate them and wisen them up, and they don't hear, or they come across you, they say, use a know-it-all key, you know everything, you got